Coming from an Eastern country to study in the US, Chinese international students like myself experience many challenges in their cross-cultural transitions. For example, the linguistic adaptation and the social adjustment. As many previous literature has documented the international students' difficulties, my study is about Chinese international students' perceived positive change in themselves during their studies in the US. So, using a grounded theory method, I conducted interviews with 17 participants who had been studying in the US for at least 1 year. Then I transcribed the interviews for my team and analyzed the transcripts. Then I found several themes emerged from the data about students' positive changes in multiple contexts. In academics, students may experience a changed self-view as a student. For example, previously they may view their student self mainly as listening to the teacher and having a higher grade in the exams. But in the US, they found they were expected to speak up their own opinions and actively contribute to the learning process. So after some practice, many of them reported themselves to be more confident, more outspoken, and more able to think critically than they were. So in a social context, our students may experience a changed self-view as a friend. A previously extrovert student might find herself really hard to fit in with her American peers. Because there are multiple cross-cultural communication issues, the students might find herself really lonely and depressed initially. However, with a high motivation, the students can choose to engage in the cultural contact and actively learn about the other. Then she can select a companionship and establish her own circle afterwards. So similar to this, our students can choose to engage in multiple cross-cultural contexts, such as an internship or leadership program. For example, working as a residence assistant, or they may even engage in the religious community. So through these structured and continuous cross-cultural interactions, many of them learn a lot about themselves and grow. So overall, my study reviewed the possible pathways international students may experience positive personal changes during their overseas study. Also, I found that the most positive personal changes are usually associated with some personal characteristics, such as a very high motivation in cultural learning and academic learning. Also, their personality traits, such as conscientiousness, like very willing to work hard and very open to new experiences, and a certain amount of extroversion. However, their changes in the US very much indicated a self-change towards the individualistic cultural assumptions. So sometimes that may create tension within their home context. Thank you.